Today, when we speak about mobility, we must see it as a strategic national priority. Nowadays, when everything changes so rapidly, we can see that the whole world is depending on the speed. Speed of information, speed of moving, speed of reaction. In that sense, we need to look at mobility not just as a necessity, but as an advantage and a new opportunity for us. Mobility is the answer for the challenges that we are facing today. Mobility is core of economy, safety, and overall quality of a daily life of every human being. Let me remind you that only a couple of decades ago it was completely unimaginable that we can gather in almost every place in the world in such a short period of time. That is, that in one day we can reach another continent, or that we can communicate with anyone, anywhere on the planet using just a couple of clicks. Not to speak about the fact that now we have computers and robots who can replace and replicate almost every human interaction. As we can hear here on this World Government Summit, key words for the governments who want to prepare their societies and administration for new age is adaptability. Adaptability as power to respond to the new challenges, adaptability as a way to deal with things that never existed before, adaptability to remain at the service for our citizens in the world that is faster than ever. Following that path, the government of the Republic of Serbia has made adaptability as one of our main priorities. For that reason, we have started with a project called Dual Education. First in the high schools, but with the aim to become part of non-stop educational process. We spoke about this during one of yesterday's panels. In this modern world, we do not have this luxury to give up on a worker who is 45 to 50 years old and has to change profession. We must invest in him in order to provide him new knowledge, new skills, and help him to swiftly switch professions. So beside the dual education in high schools, we are aiming to have permanent dual education available for everyone who needs it. This is the only way to have real mobility in society, real adaptability to answer challenges. Other big goal of the government in order to adapt is to create efficient, multitasking public service and administration. Administration ready to give support for every member of the society who is facing challenges of mobility. Also, our public services must become very similar to the companies, merit-based. So we must encourage our administration to go toward modernization, new approaches, to have different type of public servants. Our administrations must be efficient, productive, and the whole system must be resilient and flexible. We need to include them into global mobility trends so that they can fit into citizens' needs. There is only one way to achieve this goal: constant training, constant improving, using of modern technologies, and of course, digitalization. But also, we need to include public sector into mobility. We need to create public system which will be based on the ideas of mobility and to encourage it. So I will use this opportunity to once more reiterate the importance of the agreement signed today between governments of Republic of Serbia and United Arab Emirates. This is an extension of existing agreement which helped us modernize our public sector and administration and to keep up with modern age. Third important task of a government in the new era is to use mobility as guideline for the reform of our school system. Free movement of young people can add an extra value to the classical system of high education and help the system to adapt to the new reality. This is also a big challenge for the country like Serbia, which need to modernize high education through cooperation with some of the best universities in the world. We have great human potential, and with our partners we can make our universities even better. It is in the nature of young people to keep moving, to get to know new cultures, new ideas, and we must use it as the advantage. Exchange of students, professors, ideas must be the same as in business. That way young people can gain experience they need, and they can strengthen from the university to be fully operative and ready for the new era. Dear friends, only in the situations where governments and societies work together and listen to each other, all of those tasks can be achieved. So we have big responsibility as leaders to embrace the challenge of mobility and to create new opportunities. We, as Republic of Serbia, has done it through organizing Expo 2027. Our theme, Play for Humanity, Sports and Music for All, shows that we want to share this with the world. So I'm looking forward seeing you all next year in Belgrade, where you can see from the first hand how we handle challenges and how much we evolve every day. Thank you very much.